Good morning. Are you Justice Joanna Lewis? And this is cause number 24, DCCR 0766. Ms. Lewis was granted probation for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon back in September of 2024. This is a motion to revoke. She pled true to counts 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've received an updated pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
We have your stay.
And this was unagreed, correct?
Correct. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Parker, you may proceed.
Your Honor, just first I'd like to point out she has no new cases. Part of her issue, I mean, she's not reported. She's claimed some mental issues, which although the probation department didn't have knowledge of, I think they've confirmed that by talking to the infirmary, the jail. And I believe she did have issues. She was in a wreck, and I can tell you, she's acknowledged to me that she's told me the right things, which was promising, that she didn't go to probation because she was in a wreck and she was uncomfortable and it's hard to her. She also acknowledges, I should have gone. I should have had better contact with my probation officer and done what I'm supposed to do. She's very convincing to me that if she's given the opportunity, she's taking the medications that she needs to take, and that she will be able to complete her probation. I'm asking the court to put her on the high medium caseload and see if she does what she says she can do. If she's on her medication, and we can see if she actually will report. I mean, it won't take long to see if she reports and she starts doing a community service. They're administrative violations pretty much, and I'm asking the court to give her another chance. And do you want to address the court? Hold on. Would she like to address the court, Judge?
Go ahead.
I would like for another chance, and I promise that I'll make sure that I do all my things that I'm supposed to do for my probation.
Explain to her what you told me about why you didn't do what you're supposed to do the first time.
I got in a car accident, but like I say, I'm not using it as an excuse. But I was out on transportation and stuff like that, and I couldn't really make it to where I was supposed to make it. And I've been taking my medicine. I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to, and I promise that I'll continue doing everything that I'm supposed to do to complete my probation.
And you told me what should you have done when you weren't going? You should have done what?
I should have reported.
And you should have communicated with them.
I should have communicated, especially with my probation officer.
Mr. Coleman.
I don't have much to offer, Judge. Same things and making representations that they're easy to do and easy to say, but it's the deeds, the actions of the defendant that matter. And Judge, she's essentially done nothing on probation. If it's a mental health issue, she's got to take the first step, Judge. She has failed to enroll in Spindletop to get those mental health, mental health issues, if any, addressed. You can't do this probation for her, Judge. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Putting her back on probation, given the fact that she's just utterly failed, would be, in my opinion, doing insanity, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. She's just not going to. Her past behavior has indicated she's just not going to be successful at probation.
Your Honor, I don't think that's fair representation, because obviously the probation department didn't know she had a mental health issue. They acknowledged that. And when they do know that, they take steps to help these people that have problems. And she did take steps to get on medication, and she has improved by being on medication. I think with the assistance and the knowledge that the probation department has, that she has a mental health issue, she actually is taking medication for these problems. It may help her. She may have a better chance.
So I'm looking back at the original pre-sentence report from 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was noted in that pre-sentence report in 2024 that she had an appointment with Spindletop for a specific day that she failed to show for during the pre-sentence report, that time period. So it's not a surprise to anyone that there was some issues back then that weren't followed through with to go to Spindletop. That was ordered at in the order back then for her to be assessed for services at Spindletop, which never happened. So here's the thing, here's where I am. I don't disagree that, I mean, Miss Lewis has really no criminal history. This is the only case. There's clearly some mental health issues as well as drug issues. But I'm not going to just say, okay, go out and do Spindletop, because we've already said that a couple of times. So what I am going to do, and this is your opportunity to take advantage of this, Ms. Lewis, is I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 4 freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find those counts true. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue you on probation, but I'm going to order that you enter and successfully complete the special needs safety program. That will address all of these problems. If you say you want and need help, won't matter if you have transportation, you'll be in custody to get the help that you need. Either you take advantage of that or you don't. So you're going to get all the tools for both mental health issues, drug use issues, self-medicating, all of that. And when you get out of SafeP, you'll be on the high medium caseload in order to do whatever it is to follow up with Spindletop, follow up with drug treatment. And at that point, if you don't do it, there's no arguments that your attorney can make that would convince me that you should get another chance. This is your chance. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So this was not an agreement. You do have some rights to appeal. I'm handing you that written certification. I hope you take advantage of this and get everything you need, because you'll be given that opportunity, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Yeah.
And Megan, I'll get you next. All right, sir, you Gabriel Cruz?
Yes, ma'am.
And we've got cause numbers 26 DCCR 0373. Mr. Cruz is charged with stalking. Cause number 26 DCCR 0374, charged with violating a protective order. And then cause number 26 DCCR 1060, charged with violating a protective order. And the state has filed a motion asking that I increase the defendant's bond. Hold on, I need to see what the bonds are in each case.
I believe they're $100,000
In all 3 cases?
Well, individual, $100,000 in each individual.
300,000 total.
That's what
Yes.
I need to know.
Yeah.
All right. And it has not made bond in any of those. Is that
He-
correct? Or he
He
has?
made bond in the first 2, and then he picked up the last new case, and he's in jail on that case, on that. He has not bonded